So I'm just getting done with the gym today, and something was just really weighing heavy on my mind, and I wanted to use this as a form of therapy for myself and address some issues that I've been dealing with that I'm sure many of us deal with issues, whether they be with our mental, physical, spiritual, emotional, financial, career, relationships. There's so many different areas in our lives as humans that have developed since caveman days. Before, we were just scared of the other predators in the wild or getting taken over by another group of people. But nowadays, there's so many little intricate things in our lives that are constantly rearing their ugly head. And I feel that the older we get, if we don't start looking at these issues and start fighting them head on, head first, eventually they will start to win and take over. And these things happen in my life all the time. I'm constantly dealing with anxiety and depression, and it's something that a lot of people around me don't notice because I'm very good at smiling and being funny and not drawing attention to like how hurt and discombobulated my brain is at times. Just yesterday, it's crazy how a power of an email like this, an email, you can read an email and have some negative information in it, and it turns into a negative spiral of downward negative emotions. I wanted to make this video to reach someone who's probably dealing with the same issues. But like I was saying, like, you can just spiral out into this negative spiral and just keep going deeper and deeper if you don't have something that's going to bring you out of it. I've made a lot of progress over the last couple years with my physical and my mental, and I feel like those two things are the biggest improvements in my life. Now, I still have other issues with my physical, my mental, financial, career, and relationship. I still have issues that I'm dealing with and I'm trying to fix and overcome, like we all do. No one's perfect, no matter what Instagram or social media tries to showcase. It's just highlights that you see. But yesterday I got an email, and this email just opened this chamber of secrets of thoughts and insecurities that if I didn't know that getting to the gym and going to sit in the sauna or going to sit in the hot tub or do some ab workouts, if I didn't immediately turn off those thoughts of like, oh my God, where am I at? Oh my God, my bank account. Oh, I don't have this. Just all this thoughts of scarcity and lack. If I would have focused on all of that, it could have been weeks before I come out of this depression hole or anxiety hole where your heart starts racing and you can't deal with it. But since I've learned to use the gym as a facility to get my mind right, it was able for me to overcome that quick, rash thoughts of an email. An email that was sent to me caused me to think negatively on myself, started causing me to compare myself to others, started having me look at my situation like I haven't made any progress because I haven't reached my destination, and I forget how amazing this journey has been the last few years. I've come such a long way, and each and every one of you have come a long way from where you used to be. Regardless of where you're at, you've come a long way, and we need to remember how far we've come, because you have to remember how far you've come, and you need to create things that will allow you to get out of that spiral of negativity. And mine is the gym, and that is why I go to the gym. That is why I do it, is because it allows me to escape and focus on the here and now. Because when you're trying to bench press 225 pounds, if you're worried about what the rent's due on the 1st of next month, like, you're gonna probably choke and die. But while you're in there working out, working on your pull-ups or anything, you have to be focused on right then and there. And that's why I love the gym. And that's kind of what Jeannie Rich is about. Genie Rich is not about monetary gains. It's about a lifestyle. Your emotional, your physical, your mental, the spiritual, everything. Because regardless of what you believe in, whether you believe in God or you believe in the universe or you believe in numerology, horoscopes, tarot cards, whatever you believe in, that sense of belief is somewhere inside of you. And I look at the thing inside of me as a genie. And you're able to grant your own wish if you just look within. And sometimes it's harder to look within because all the outside noise gets so loud that you're not able to just take that moment to close your eyes and focus on the here and now. But look within yourself and find all of life's answers within you. It's all been written and it's all inside of you. And to start to focus on what's inside will improve the outside. A lot of these people you see who have amazing bodies and they show this dedication in the gym, you can see the results on the outside, but something on the inside has to change first for you to get those results on the outside. If you only see the results on the outside, you're only looking skin deep. It's way deeper than that. To be able to wake up and get up every morning, do all the things you have to do throughout your day-to-day, and make sure you put in the time to go and work on your physical is huge. To put in the time to go work on your mental is huge. Your spiritual, anything you do, it takes time. But we as humans, and having eyesight, we only see what's in front of us. We can only see the physical. So that's all we notice. We don't notice the change in the levels of depth that have changed inside of us. So bring it all back to this. We all deal with negativity. We all deal with depression. We all deal with anxiety. The world we live in, we're always comparing ourselves to others. But the way I've learned to focus on the here and now is by going to the gym and focusing on the here and now and not focusing on anything else. Because 5 years ago, if I would have seen that email that I got last night, I would have been in a deep depression, anxiety mode, drinking, smoking, trying to forget everything, and have spent weeks in this pit of negativity. But with positive thinking, and positive thinking is not that crap where you think, oh, I'm so happy, I'm so wealthy, I'm so whole, and then everything's just perfect. Positive thinking is a constant because you have those little voices in your head that are constantly fighting you. And you have to constantly tell yourself that everything is going to be okay. And by allowing yourself to do something that's going to physically exert you, going on a run, doing some push-ups, allows you to break out of that future thinking of negative thoughts that could happen, fear, false evidence appearing real. Instead of thinking of about those instances or those things that could happen, you start to realize all the great things that are happening in your life right now. A year ago, I destroyed my ankle and couldn't walk for almost 3 months. When you get your leg taken away, you start to think like, wow, at least it didn't have to get amputated, you know? So, went on a little of a rant, but biggest thing I gotta say is grant your own wish, look in with yourself, and stay positive.